Ghanaian names are there. And in Chronicles there, you will find Ghana, towns, and something Nigerian. We are the one plastered all over the Bible. There is no white man that ever wrote the Bible.
Minister, do you know that when I went to Uganda,
okay,
that place felt like, you know, when you feel peace, like you feel like it felt like home. Even though I'm not from there,
right?
Everything I was seeing around, the whole thing, like there was peace. You will know that there is a strong tie within Africans.
Yeah.
And the sooner we start realizing this, the better for us. Because
exactly.
Speaking of Uganda, I sent Kasoleze something on Instagram. You know, you always say something about they didn't land on the moon. The firmament will not even permit them to go past. So they showed a person was debunking something. He showed them there's this robot that was mapping Mars. He now showed another picture, the same image, the same mountains, position, everything. Was it Uganda? No, it was Uganda.
Canada. Is it Uganda or Canada? Because Mars is in Canada, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, Kasoleze, which one is it?
Yeah, okay. I think that was the IG message to him. Kasoleze.
It was an IG message.
Yeah. So I think it's around this North Africa also.
Oh.
You know, the mountains are shaped funny in some parts of North Africa. They now said, look at Mars. NASA image. But it was Uganda, somewhere in the mountainous desert region there.
So it's there's one in Canada. I think Canada is where they use, because all they did is just a desert land. They changed the color tuning a little bit to look alienish. So the guy just took one piece. The Canada one is one I saw first. So it's like, how come the mountain is exactly this shape? In fact, the stone on the floor, this corner put tattoo and the stone on the floor like this. Now the same thing. They say, welcome to Mars in Canada. So
So that place is Algeria. It's Algeria.
Algeria.
Okay,
yes.
The IG one.
Yeah, that's why I say it's North Africa.
Right, Northern Africa, right? You see.
Yeah.
So it's that. Let me hear from Nagerwa. Sorry about that. Please let me try. Okay. Nagawaz. Sorry. How are you? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother. How are you too?
Fine. So let's hear from you.
My opening sessions that you've been giving us. I've been following you a long time, probably more than a year now. I've been watching the episodes that you've been doing with the lady.
Oh, the sound is rumbling.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
It sounds like a Ghanaian.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
how do you know?
Akwaba.
Yeah. This thing of the white man, with respect to how they have diverted, our, trajectory, and it's all down to, if you get to Genesis, Deuteronomy chapter 28, all these things are there, and even the Bible says that you shall be taken on ships into slavery and all these things. In the whole world, no people, there's no tribe or anything around the world that has been taken into slavery by ships. It's only happening to Africans. Yes, in chains, and I have this problem with my wife. If I say that this fucking photo of Jesus that they've been painting to us is not him, my message is angry. When you go and read Chronicles, you will see a lot of Nigerian names, Emeka, Ada, and whatever there.
Yeah.
And if you go there, even if you read Philemon chapter 1, verse, I think verse 9 or something, a lot of Ghanaian names are there. And in Chronicles there, you will find Ghana, towns, and something Nigerian. We are the one plastered all over the Bible. There is no white man that ever wrote the Bible. Because God has said that he will not give his word to anyone who is not a Hebrew. And when you go down the route where you find Jesus and all the people following him are bearing English names, you see how nonsense can this be?
Yeah, translating names. Names should never have been translated.
Yes, you can't translate the name, because even when Jesus came, the letter J was not in existence.
Yeah.
So how come now his name, whether Jesus or whatever, has been changed into Jesus? How? And our people just believe it and follow it without doing any, exegesis on it. And when anybody tries to do it, they demonize you.
Yeah, try to.
Now in my church, because I've realized that even among the Ghanaians, when the Ghana man says Nyame,
yes,
Nyame,
that's like
he's
Yahweh.
not talking about God. Yes, God, his name is Ewurade, Lord, or Nyankopon.
Okay.
If you read the Bible, you see gods and God. When Elijah prayed, before he prayed, he told the other guys who were praying, call your gods. And in my Bible, it says, call your Nyame, and I will call my God the Lord. You see? And where in this guy, Nebuchadnezzar, he said, from now on, no one will worship any gods except the Lord. Yes. And all this time he's saying Nyame, Nyame. Nyame means you are Nyame. Me am Nyame. And other spirits, they are Nyame. That's why Jesus said, know ye not that ye are gods. Jesus was speaking to themselves and he said, know ye not that ye are gods. So this thing has corrupted our people, that even when we are calling God, we are not calling the real God, we are calling the wrong God because of what the white man has taught us. The white man hasn't got words for everything. Like God, he will say gods, and then God, and then the real God, he will say God again. And our people has translated it this way. The pastors are reading the Bible, and somebody will say, and Nyame said this. He will say, God said this. It is not the real God you are calling at the time. When
And
you find these things out and you want to point them out, then they demonize you in the church. They don't even let you preach again because you are bringing a new doctrine.
But don't fight your madam, I beg. Because of Nyame.
Now it's becoming a problem having the Bible studies. It's becoming a problem doing Bible studies with the kids, because if you tell what is truth, what the Bible, because I was saying one time that Jesus was with the disciples and he said to them, no one cometh to the Father except by me.
Right.
And they said, no, he said, no one goeth. If I am here and you are here, you will say, come to me. But if there is somebody somewhere, you will say, go to that person.
Bote.
But Jesus didn't
How do
use
you
the
say
word
it in
go.
Chi? Is it bote? Or bote?
No. In tree, it says, obi mma. No one cometh.
Okay.
That is what is written in the Bible. But even the pastors, when they are preaching, they will say, no one goeth to the Father, except by me. Which is not in the Bible. Jesus was trying to show us that he is the God himself.
Are you a pastor? I hope they've not kicked you out of your church.
Oh, I'm already out in spirit. Just because of my kids. Yeah, I'm already out. Because of my kids that I'm going. I don't want my kids to be just staying at home on Sunday or something.
I wanted to point out something, Mr.
Point it out to me, my brother.
So I understand about the Jesus name, but it seems from what ministers have shown us, it seems like that. You remember
Jesus is still valid, actually.
Yes, remember in Revelation, it said they will give him a new name. So that name was the name, that new name they gave to him. Yeah. Because if you check the graves during that time, people who died during millennial reign, they put
if you check what the graves
that
Matthew 27,
that were
no,
around.
I don't believe in any grave, because all these graves were not supposed to happen where they are happening. So
hold on. This, I'm talking about normal human beings, like people who on alive during his reign.
Right. Gasolese, don't confuse this man. No.
Okay, no verse.
They are already about to kick him out. This one you're telling him that if he dare says that one, they will not even kick him out. They just tie him down, do deliverance for him.
No problem. They should tie him out. They will deliver him.
If it's the truth is only one.
The truth is only one. You're right. So what I can say is to go watch the interview we've done. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, actually, watch the interview, but about the name, I think that one at least is a new name.
You need timeline to explain the name.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, Nagawas, is that the name Jesus is still valid, actually. Yes, J was invented.
I'm not saying it's not valid, because even me, you see that Nagawas, it's not my name.
Okay.
But if you call me, I'll respond.
Oh, right.
Isn't it?
That's
yes.
True.
I was given a name as I was going to school. Then in secondary school, my seniors gave me this name. And it got to a point that even my father is also calling me by this name, and I respond.
I see.
So it's the same thing, you know.
I got it.
But
I got your point.
But with that of the God that Nyame that the Ghanaians are using, Nyame Shira, which means God bless you. Those ones is not valid.
What is wabote? Sorry, what's wabote? There's that word in my mind. What does wabote mean?
Can you spell it?
Wabote. It's like telling somebody to come in chi or come here.
It might be. It might not be a can, or it might not be chi.
Oh, but how do you say come in chi?
In chi means bra.
Oh, bra. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Bra.
Yeah.
Okay.
B-R-A, bra.
I see, bra. So there's usually that B in Hebrewish languages. You know, your Yoruba, your Igbo, the Hebrew itself. He always has that B when you're asking somebody to come here, like bia, like bo, mombo. Okay, like that akwaba, which means welcome. In Yoruba, you say ekwabo. That bo means come. It means to arrive.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
So in Igbo, we also say bo. Wabote sounds like Bayelsa language. Oh, right. But I've heard something, whether the chi or the akan or something like that. So watch that interview, okay? And that interview, it would make you study more. Whenever you want to say that one in your church, make sure there's security guards around. There is, if you have to say.
Yeah. You know, because now the church has become it's a business that they are doing.
Yeah,
and if anybody is trying to open any eyes, then they
business like that. You don't want so many questions. Just park and drive through, drive and chop, drive, eat, drive and go, drive and go. 10
pick
minutes.
it up and go,
and pay your money. If you don't pay, we don't let you go out.
Yeah, you see, we thank you so much for the eye opening that you've been giving us. Every time and again, I check in and listen to you and that lady, that discussions that you used to have, So God bless you, and may He give you more wisdom.
Amen.
To dissect and to be able to disintegrate, so we can also get this sort of knowledge. It's not God has given it to you so that you can also give it to us. God called. There is this thing that I keep saying, that even to our pastors, none of them has been called by God. Not even a single one of them.
You can't say all of them.
God has not called them. If God calls you, you won't go and sit in the school to be taught by human beings.
Okay, I see.
If God calls you, He will give you what to say.
And
so
really,
I have because if you read what is the quotation? It's chapter 13 verse 9. I forgot if it's Chronicles or whatever. The king at the time created people out of his own people, not from the Levites.
Okay.
And paid them money to serve as a priest. Yeah.
Yes.
And then it got to a point that the people got interested. Then he asked them to pay 7 cows and a dove and things so that he can make them priests. And that is a similar way of the way they are teaching. They make And those people.
And in fact, talking about money, thank you, reminded me. We should be collecting offering here. Thank you for that money. I like money matters, because when we talk about, you see these 26 views now. Don't worry, if you start talking about money, it will just drop to like 10. We talk about marriage matters. Hey, man, woman matter. It will increase to 40.
Increase.
So if you are not a partner in this ministry, there's a way you can partner on a serious note. Some people ask sometimes I forget. But check the website. You're going to see kunleministers.org. That's the website. So there's a partnership page where you can partner as little as $5 or £5 a month, right? From there, like that, for those that need to do that. Okay. But of course, it's based on
leave it, I'm coming.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. My kids are back from school and they are trying to take my attention from here. Yeah, so they're taking over, isn't it? So I'll come back. Right. But I'm still behind listening. Let me attend to them small. And thank you so much for the eye opening. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Judah, come.
Yeah, sorry, Minister. Just a quick one.
Is that Jason? Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry?
Yeah, is that Jason? Oh, hello.
Nice, me, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I just based on what you guys were talking about earlier. And it just got me thinking, how, I don't know, sometimes when you're on the business class on the plane, and then you choose to to view the pilot's view. No, so some planes have cameras in front of them, right? Okay. So now the rockets that is NASA are taking upwards.
Yeah.
Why can't they put cameras
in front of
right at the front so we can actually see the point where he pierces through the firmament? Because I watched the last one when he got to that area, then they showed something else. Well, so why can't they? I mean, has anyone seen any video of when the rockets go?
What they would rather do is give you CGI. I mean, they've got computer generated images. They've got, which is so poorly done. Do you know this guy, Flat Earth Dave?
No, I've.
I hardly recommend people, but I would recommend the guy. I mean, he's an American guy. I don't have a problem with that. So, but Flat Earth Dave, the guy is just, you follow him. Jason follows him. So he just deals with the thing, Like I used to say, when we talk about the shape of the earth matters, people tend to take science very quickly. But most of that science taking, they do it emotionally, right? They do it just by, those globers or those flat earthers on either side, okay? Without understanding the full consequence of either side they're taking, you see. So it takes that time to explain each time. I try it also sometimes, but I discover it distracts people. I've seen people who hear flat earth, from there they are turned off, you see, just because of the sentimental attachment to some idea they don't understand, right?
Yeah, very soon, one day, I'm going to bring this guy from Arise News onto this platform, because he went to my school. What's his name? Rufai.
Okay, El Rufai, right?
Yeah, he went to my boarding school.
Does he have his own podcast, by the way?
He has a... Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, he started a podcast recently. Well, he's heavy on Twitter.
Channels?
No, on X. No, he's on Arise News.
Arise News. Well, I don't know. El Rufai sounds
I know
like
someone who knows him. Yeah, he's the show guy. He's always... he's one of the best.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead with him. Then, to be fair, I don't know if this guy found me himself. There's a guy you've been trying to bring up, or one of the guys. Sorry.
Orlando.
Yeah. Did you tell him to chat me up?
Yeah, I've tried to message, but there's no answer.
Yeah, eventually, in fact, there's
when I go into London.
Yeah, London Square, Hyde Park, did you say?
Yeah, Hyde Park, yeah. I'll try and...
So, actually, what I'm trying to say is he's messaged me. He did. Maybe 3 days ago or something. So I've only given him one reply or so. I need to get back to check. So, but I've given him an official line to contact, so that, collaboration is necessary. And the more information we put out, it's going to begin to expose hypocrisy and people who have chosen to be hypocritical and just plain wicked, right?
That's right.
That's what that information is going to do. And that's just coalition, cooperation, collaborations. We need to do a lot of those to push this thing out, So thanks for all you do. So just help with some more. Actually, she's gone. Well, just do me a DM. Let me send you a list. There's a kind of updated list. There's some we've contacted before, but we can still include a little bit more for you. I know you're busy, probably literally at work, but what I'm thinking is we have the way we used to do it is a template mail, and we put them on what's it called now? On BCC, Black Carbon Copy, but everybody gets the same mail, so it's easy to send in bulk.
You got a draft already, so it's just to change the name and the recipient.
Yes, and the recipients. So on the BCC, so just to do that. But you can do a DM. Hopefully, I don't forget. But if you do a DM, I won't forget on the official line.
Okay.
All right.
I'll do a DM on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so thanks everybody for today's live. Did we forget anything? Not yet. So those who want to, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to mention with respect to the currency and then the Islamic inscription.
Yes.
I think when Jonathan was trying to change the currency, I think he started removing it from our currency, the Arabic inscription. So if you check the polymers that they made, I've not seen the 200, the 20 naira and the 10 naira yet, but on the 50 naira is no longer there. And then the centenary 100 naira note, the inscription was also removed, but you would see the inscription on the 1000, the 500, and then the 200 notes that we have. But on the 100 naira notes, it was removed. On the 52, it's not there. So I know that people started making issues about it because they were saying, why are we having Islamic inscription on our currencies when we are a secular state? So, but they carried, even when they removed the
Arabic
Star of David from the other currencies much later, but they still maintain the Arabic in it. And you would notice that in some of our national symbols, like the army symbol, I think Nigerian army, you would see that there's an Islamic inscription of that particular symbol as well. And so there are a lot of these things that are here that people are beginning to raise an eyebrow about it and talking more about it, so that, okay, such things should be removed from our
emblems and all.
Our emblems and symbols that represents us. I know that there's an argument that we are 50-50, or they are even more than us in the country, but I still feel it's a lie. The number of Christians in Nigeria is still higher, because even the traditional or spiritualists, or spiritualists that are there who do not absolutely recognize or identify with Christianity have the bulk of their family members in Christianity, or you get to see that some of them, they have to leave Christianity just to focus on the African traditional religion. You get it. So if you are putting that together, you would have, when you are pulling out Islam and you are putting that together, you get to see that we have the number is even much more than what they are claiming it is. So sometimes I know we are trying to look at that. It's part of the constitution that they are trying to amend. Talk about, okay, this thing should be removed. I think the national confab that Jonathan organized that was not implemented, those issues were also raised to say that we want to be represented as a fully secular state. So every issue of Sharia should be removed from the constitution of the country, because we are not an Islamic state. If they will insist on the Sharia to be there, then we can also import canon laws, which are also, and create canon courts and judicial system that are canonized, so that it will look like other countries. And I think they have gone, whether it was Sweden or one of these Scandinavian countries that are practicing canonize these laws that they are saying they will bring in. I remember even when they brought in the Sukuk banks, that was interest-free banks, where a few of them that are in the country, I think I've forgotten the name, but they Jaiz Bank and the rest of them. Okay. Yeah, so those kind of banks, the Christians also started insisting that, okay, we too will bring canon banks that will also do. So there's that noise that's there. So the confab was supposed to really remove all of those.
The simple thing, they just shouldn't have been merged. That's just the problem. They should never have been merged. They can be neighbors. We're not saying destruction, or is it separation they call it, We're just saying, no matter how much you like your child, I don't know how to put it. It's just boundaries. It doesn't mean separate. There's no way water and oil will not mix. That's the problem.
Yeah, and again, even when they brought us together, there was a middle belt, right? There was a middle belt that
cut now.
No, they put the belt with the north, because there was a middle belt. Those of the belt is towards the south, because if you look at the other side of River Niger, you will see Kogi and Kogi there. You get it. Then the other side of the Benue, you have Abuja and the rest of it there. You get it. Then you have Taraba, you have Adamawa. Those are the middle belt states that were. And then you look at the southern Katsina.
Again, sorry to interject you. I'm just trying to hear what you're saying, but I'm not hearing. I don't know whether you have seen those maps. That old place we are now calling middle belt, they had to fight. You remember now, before they call it middle belt, they made the very big, anything from even Kogi going upward was northern Nigeria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's what they take to get. But now, even the middle belt now, like I said, they're now pushing it. But
that's how it is. And historically, the conquest of Wadman Donfodio and Queen Amina, it was within the middle belt that it was stopped. That's why they couldn't cross into the southern region. Because so there are, I know sometimes we claim it, but I know the Benue people also sometimes claim it, but then we were together, because it was then Benue Plateau, so we're all within the same jurisdiction as a single state then. So when they came in, Queen Amina till tomorrow, they don't know where her grave is, because it was within this region that she was unalive, and they never got to see her. And from our own oral history and what was passed down to us, we're told that when war comes, they have certain families that open the ground to keep women and children until after the war. Then they open the ground and bring them out. So what we were told was that those same people were open the ground and swallowed up those guys and sealed it, and then they never opened it. So that's how Queen Amina was taken out, and nothing was heard about her. Nobody can trace where her grave is or where she was buried. They could just talk about her, but she actually came for that conquest. And that is one of the reasons why they have tried by all means to take over this aspect where we are at. That's one of the reasons they've tried to install emirate councils here, and they've not been able to. We were able to stop them. So the battle in Jos has been there for all this while in the Benue Plateau and the rest of it. Still, that's a battle. Is to create emirate countries within the north. It's just these places that you don't have emirs. I think we only have one emir in Plateau, which is the emir of Wase. Every other tribe had their own king that is not called an emir. So the idea is they want to install an emir in Jos because when you have an emir in the capital, they control the entire state. You get it. So unfortunately for them, the Biroms are the ones in the state capital, and they are the ones that have the paramount ruler, who is the head of the traditional council of Jos. The same thing in Benue is the Totif and the Ata of Igala, and then Ochidoma of the Idoma. So all of those tribes, so you see, they have their own names. They don't have emir like we have in other northern states. And so all they have been trying to do is to install the emirate council. They are claiming that they are owners of the land, whatever their ancestors gave them the land and all of that. But it's that. So I just wanted to highlight the fact that even on the currency, we still have those Arabic inscriptions. But as it were, recent currencies, the Arabic inscriptions have been removed. But the main other ones are still carrying it. So basically to say that. Thank you. That's also another question.
Thank you so much. So Lord Wishes on YouTube, thank you. Good afternoon. Somebody's saying hi on YouTube. So that's it. We come every day. Today was also more interesting. Just like yesterday.
Sorry, Minister.
Yeah.
Sorry, Minister. Yeah, Jason, the NOC, they are denying that they disappeared, but we are part of the NOC. We form part of those NOC and those ancient NOC cultures and the rest of it, because it comes across some part of Plateau, the Birom land, into southern Kaduna and cuts into Kogi State like that. It's still within that middle belt zone where they were. And they were craftsmen and artificers. They created, they use iron to form shields and other forms of sculptures, that they had. So, but they will tell you that it has disappeared. You get it? But it is within this region that those things were excavated, sir. Well, archaeologists discovered them. Thank you, Minister.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Gyang, for that. Okay, so let's close for the day. Hoping for the people that came today to also come back tomorrow if they have further questions.